As dawn breaks over the modern highway, the 2025 Mercedes-Benz CLA glides into frame with an effortless elegance, its shark-nose silhouette cutting through the air with an almost sentient grace. The sculpted body, stretched over a longer wheelbase, radiates athletic dynamics without shouting for attention. Even the grille communicates differently now. An illuminated field of 142 three-pointed LED stars twinkle like a galaxy of ambition, merging legacy with tomorrow's promise. All versions of whether electric, hybrid, or combustion wear the same skin, signaling a new philosophy in Mercedes design where technology isn't segregated by appearance. Frameless doors and flush handles smooth airflow while elevating aesthetics. The panoramic glass roof floods the cabin with light, heightening a feeling of openness that defies compact dimensions. Around back, a inspired tail, dynamic LED lighting, and sculpted diffuser communicate a quiet confidence. Once inside, the CLA unfolds like the interior of a concept car rooted in reality. The MBUX superscreen dominates the DOS, has three seamlessly integrated screens under a single glass expanse, including a digital cockpit, central display, an optional front-to-passenger monitor with eye tracking. All of it runs on MBUX, the brand's new in-house operating system, designed not just to function but to learn, receiving over-the-air updates from Mercedes Intelligent Cloud. Voice becomes a natural interface. The MBUX virtual assistant, powered by a blend of Chat 4.0, Google Gemini, and Microsoft Bing, responds conversationally and not as a robotic co-pilot but as an intuitive companion attuned to tone and context. A hidden head-up display can overlay maps, live objects, and navigation cues in augmented reality, elevating spatial awareness to cinematic levels. Efficiency doesn't just live under the hood, it defines every curve. The electric variants boast an 800 architecture, borrowed from advanced electrified prototypes, paired with the speed transmission that balances urban refinement with highway authority. This setup, together with aerodynamic excellence reflected in a drag coefficient as low as 0.21, yields mind-blowing efficiency and real-world resilience against range anxiety. Behind the wheel of the CLA Macron 250 Plus A, an electric rear-drive version of the experience unfolds with 268 horsepower and enough torque to launch from 0 to 100 Macron km/h in about 6.7 seconds, while delivering up to 792 Macron km on a single WLTP charge. The dual-motor CLA Macron 350 Plus treads further into performance territory, a 349 Macron HP, AWD capability, and a sprint to 100 km/h in roughly 4.9 seconds, all while maintaining a mind-blowing range of over 770 Macron km. Even charging becomes a minimalist ritual. A quick 10-minute DC top-up delivers over 300 Macron km of range, a feat once reserved for supercars, making the CLA road a trip companion rather than a range stress source. The hybrid versions lean into intelligent mild hybrid systems powered by 48V battery and electric coasting, adding responsiveness and efficiency to everyday journeys. Your brain doesn't have to work harder, the car does that. MB.Drive, via an advanced suite of driver assist systems, operates via multiple radars, cameras, ultrasonic sensors, and a water-cooled onboard supercomputer. From lane keeping to intuitive parking, the CLA anticipates your intentions and intervenes intelligently when needed. Unique and segment-first, a central airbag nestled between the seats can deploy inside impacts to better protect both driver and passenger. In daily motions, the CLA makes calm the new way home. On quiet city streets or open roads, the electric drivetrain whispers, cocoon further by aerodynamically refined cabin seals and minimal noise. The result is serenity until you want to play. Then, the chassis responds, the steering has precision. The suspension balances comfort and connection, and the electric motors pivot weight seamlessly without unpredictability. Practicality isn't sacrificed. The sedan's trunk handles 405 liters, and the shooting brake estate variant expands that functionality to 455 liters. with the trunkable area extending to well over 1,200 liters when seats are folded. A frunk adds 101 liters up front, offering discrete luggage space for suitcases or charging gear. Mercedes positions the CLA not only as a product, but a statement, a compact luxury EV that doesn't compromise. It introduces electrified efficiency to a broader audience, echoing the brand's ambition to remain relevant in the era of energy transformation. In markets like Europe, it's also Mercedes' first MEA-based production model, priced from around a negation 58,979 for the fully electric CLA Macron 250 Plus Launch Edition, with mild hybrids following closely behind, each delivering a distilled version of the brand's technological promise. Designers crafted the CLA as a mini-exa compact but fully-fledged luxury electric sedan that wouldn't look out of place at a Futuria tech showcase. Every detail is both purposeful and inviting: illuminated LED grille, a flowing body that breathes instead of blocks, and interiors where tactile luxury meets AI-driven interaction, capped by sustainable materials like recycled fibers and timber finishes in certain models. On the road, it revealed character: efficient yet exciting, intuitive yet intelligent, understated yet desirable. Reviewers found the CLA's efficiency exciting. In the words of Tech Radar, "It convinced me that EV efficiency can actually be exciting," praising its architecture, Draga-optimized design, and AI-driven interface. Others noted its blend of flash and function. Of the CLA Macron 250 Plus Sport version, for instance, offers 484 mile WLTP range and ultra-fast charging in an electric package, though some critics found its elaborate illuminated motif a bit over-styled. As you drive, the CLA invites reflection. It isn't a future promise, it's the future arriving. A compact breakthrough that doesn't compromise on what makes Mercedes-Benz compelling: a luxury, emotion, innovation. A high-tech steed that whispers, listens, and still accelerates with fire when asked. As the road stretches onward, the CLA's starlit grille fades from view, but its presence lingers, a promise that intelligent mobility can be beautiful, efficient, and exhilarating, all in the same moment.